Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aisha Herring Miller, and I am the Director of Economic Development Zones for the Philadelphia Department of Commerce. And my colleague, Natalie Kramer, is the Small Business Development Coordinator for the Welcoming Center for New Pennsylvania. And I'm truly excited to be here today to talk about a sidewalk vending program. But first, I want to tell you about Jackie Purnell. Jackie Purnell is an inspiration for entrepreneurship. For 30 years, she was working in the manufacturing field, and after she was laid off, she became a healthcare aide. After this time, when she became a healthcare aide, unfortunately, her client passed away, and then 3 weeks later, her husband passed away as well. But she was not to be deterred. She created her own economic development opportunity by becoming a vendor on 52nd Street, which is West Philadelphia's Main Street. And because she also had barriers to traditional employment, just like a lot of sidewalk vendors in the city of Philadelphia. A lot of people are returning citizens. They have mental and physical disabilities and live in poverty in spite of creating their own employment opportunity. To address the unique needs of sidewalk retail vendors on 52nd Street, the Philadelphia Department of Commerce paid the Welcoming Center to implement and develop a 52nd Street Vendors Program, because there's not a lot of programs that exist to talk about the complex and unique needs of sidewalk retail vendors. The 52nd Street Vendors Program brought value to the community, the neighborhood, and the vendor participants. Based on lessons learned from the 52nd Street Sidewalk Vendors Program, we are respectfully requesting $75,000 to implement the VENDgrowth program. The VENDgrowth program is a 3-year program providing one-on-one business technical assistance and business supports to build the capacity of sidewalk vendors where they are compliant and profitable. The VENDgrowth program will be implemented citywide, but we will continue our efforts in 52nd Street as well as Market East and West Market Street commercial areas. These areas have been selected because they are undergoing tremendous economic growth residentially and commercially, and are going through a change in consumer base. And we want to make sure that the sidewalk retail vendors have the ability to build and change their business model to keep up with the changing needs of the consumers. The VENDgrowth curriculum has 2 parts: training to all participants. Vendors will receive classes that will focus on the mission of the program, as well as topics ranging from merchandising, soft skills, and credit counseling. Also, the vendor participants, they will receive 4 hours of training for 12 months and will receive to better address their complex needs in terms of their soft skills and being able to build their overall capacity. Over the 3 years, we will have follow-up with each cohort where we will serve up to 90 vendors. The VENDgrowth program will provide outreach, needs assessment, ongoing curriculum development to address the unique needs of sidewalk vendors, and program evaluation. In addition, VENDgrowth participants will receive concierge services informing them about public and private resources that are available to them. The VENDgrowth program will provide a rental rebate, a subsidy that will assist vendors that will like to move into a storefront or would like to go into a pop-up retail type of model. Our ask is based on the money that was provided to the 52nd Street Vendors Program. As you will see briefly in the VENDgrowth budget, the largest expenditure is going towards the hiring of seasoned business trainers to work with each vendor 4 hours a month over a 12-month period. In years 2 and 3, there are resources to assist the vendors that want to grow their business in a storefront or go into a pop-up retail establishment. In conclusion, to implement the VENDgrowth program, we are requesting $75,000 per year for a 3-year program. By investing in this unique program, you are providing resources to a vulnerable entrepreneur that will assist in the revitalization of a neighborhood and building the capacity of a sidewalk retail vendor. The anticipated outcomes of VENDgrowth are job creation, compliancy at the local, federal, and state level, increased profits for vendors, new businesses and services in commercial areas, vibrancy in distressed commercial quarters, assistance to vulnerable entrepreneurs, increased access to public and private resources, increased self-sufficiency. help sidewalk retail vendors grow through VENDgrowth, and help Jackie achieve her dream of going into a storefront improvement store. Thank you very much. I appreciate the time.